NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Denver Nuggets. I'm Kevin Harlan, Craig Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And we're seeing Cam Johnson take his offensive game, GA, to another level.
Upping his scoring while remaining efficient. Most of the shots coming from long distance, but he can put the ball in the bucket from just about anywhere.
Now here's Murray. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Vassell drives in. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. And Denver has possession. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with this plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Count it.
Good pass by Murray there. He's always looking to get others involved in the action.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Castle against Murray. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. It's tipped. And here we go. Brown with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Here he goes, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Brown's got a really good quick first step and excels at getting to the rack.
Here's Wembanyama. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Johnson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Outside Gordon. Front past the arc. Doesn't go that time.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. In transition, here comes San Antonio. They now take the lead.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
2 on none. No one back to stop this. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Jokic is 3rd.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Will it go? The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 4. From 10 feet out. Rebound by the Nuggets. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Wembanyama with the rebound. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Brown. Here's Jokic. And that one drops for him. Jokic has got his second bucket tonight.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
A three from Wembanyama. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
And taking a look here at some stats for Victor Wembanyama. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, almost 4 blocks and 11 rebounds. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Now, here's Vassell. 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans. Inside, here's Barnes, and the layup's good off the glass. And Craig, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Pass to Wembanyama. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Murray against Castle. Murray, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Here's Wembanyama. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Brown. Sitting outside. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Brown against Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Vassell outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Devin Vassell. And then for Denver, Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Here's Wembanyama. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Takes a step back. Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio leading by 13. Castle finds Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets have one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're clearly all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Hardaway, following the bucket by the Spurs.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Wembanyama passes to Harper. To the wing right side.
Right here.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Jokic. Here's Sohan. And it's off from 3-point range.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Hardaway, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown the pass to Brown. Back to Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Trying to get something going, and it's Hardaway again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And again, Denver no good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Back to Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Unloads from 13. Harper, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He had a nice open look right there. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Wembanyama with it. Jokic defending. Barnes outside. A 3-ball. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Brown wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Harper. Takes it inside. And he can't jam it through. The Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Hardaway. There's 48 seconds left in the first. It's good from long range.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes here for the Spurs. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Stephon Castle. Denver also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Johnson. And Murray subbed in for Christian Brown. And yes, it's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
For 3, Vassell. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've accepted. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And Wembanyama's out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Harper in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And the 3-ball is good.
The court awareness improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Back to Brown. Here's Murray. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never wanted to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Barnes outside. Pass to Harper. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Hardaway from outside. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Hardaway has got 6.
This is Hardaway's game, a quick trigger shooter who wants to score as often as possible.
Fires from 14. Harper's shot's good.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
To Hardaway. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Johnson in for Peyton Watson. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And San Antonio has possession. The Nuggets getting the bucket. To the left wing. Jokic kicks to Johnson. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Wembanyama down low. He's against Jokic. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. Johnson down low, covered by Barnes. Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Castle. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Nuggets trail by 5. And here's Jokic. Fires the 3. The rebound by Champagnie. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Jokic. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
For the finish, Jokic polishing off the break.
Nice to see Jokic running the floor like this because he makes himself a big target in transition.
Wembanyama against Jokic. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Here's Champagnie. Castle finds Barnes. Knocked loose. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Fader on the way. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. Now Brown. Jokic with it. 15 points in the game. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wembanyama. Castle misses.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer, no good.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Johnson. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Basket good. Brown's got 7.
Brown's a solid shooter, but a lot of his points come inside the painted area.
Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And that one is good.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. Now Wembanyama. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Castle misses.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Ooh, the touch from Jokic.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Driving inside.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show him how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Basket counts. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Nuggets shooting 41% for the game. Brown wide open, he fired. And again, Denver no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Now Murray. He's got 10. Pass to Jokic. And they get it. No good that time. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Castle. The kick out to Barnes. Off target with his three. The Nuggets shooting it very well. 54% to the floor in the second quarter. Here's Brown. The rebound by the Spurs. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Harper in for Vassell. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. Hardaway comes in for Jamal Murray. Now, here's Jokic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
Here's Castle. They're leading by 8. Pass to Harper. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Denver has possession. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Cornett.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Hardaway, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Jokic. It's deflected. Outside Harper. Back to Barnes. Harper against Brown. Takes the 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we'll be right back after this.
Looking at San Antonio, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus and their determination.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Denver Nuggets.
Poor execution for them.
Thank you for being with us. Now
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So on the floor for Denver. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
And here are the Nuggets now after the basket by San Antonio. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Harper. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. Gordon with a screen on Castle. Murray, no good.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Stolen by Brown. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Johnson, he sinks the 11-footer. Johnson's got 7 points.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in the corner. Drops in the tray. Vassell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Out to the wing. Jokic against Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown the pass to Murray. They get it back. And here's Johnson outside. Nice defense by Vassell.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Sohan finds Castle. To the inside. Wembanyama with the bucket. 32 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Murray outside. Knocks it loose. Harper with the steal. Pass to Wembanyama. 2 points. That one goes. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Castle after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Johnson, the pass to Gordon. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate... Mercy, mercy me.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Substitution for your Spurs.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 18. And Jokic gets it to go.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
Now, here's Harper. He's got 20. There's a screen. In the corner, Sohan with it. And the 3 off target.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Launches a 3. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Harper. Jokic with the steal. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Rebound, San Antonio. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harper kicks to Barnes. Murray against Harper. Here's Champagnie. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Harrison Barnes. Brown, he's checked in for Denver. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 17 now.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
To the paint, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Deep 2 from Murray. San Antonio with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Jokic with the screen on Harper. Murray finds Jokic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Christian Brown.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
And here are the Nuggets now. 11-point game. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Harper with the ball. Now defended by Jokic.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Jokic, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's the teardrop. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Brown. Now Johnson for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. For the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Watson kicks to Brown. Hit the runner. Jokic, no good.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Pass to Jokic. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Cam Johnson picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Spurs making a change here. Castle's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Pickett's checked in.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Brown against Castle. Hardaway sets a screen for Brown. Can they get it? Hardaway, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Castle misses.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Pass to Watson. Hardaway from outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 17. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Castle's got 18 points. The Nuggets trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wembanyama with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Stephon Castle is out there with Harper. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And a deep three from Murray. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He had 1-3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Harper, a beautiful reverse layup. 30 points for Dylan Harper.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Wembanyama. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. To halt the run, Watson's shot is good.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Wembanyama. That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 49 points in the game.
And it's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Murray. The step-back jumper is good.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Puts up a three. That one doesn't drop.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Castle against Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Pass to Watson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Wembanyama finds Olynyk. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Watson's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nobody near Barnes. No good with the triple.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Murray, good.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Castle with it. Pass to Olynyk. The 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Now here's Brown. Watson surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Murray kicks to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Johnson in for Bruce Brown.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
They double-team Wembanyama. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Castle's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Spurs. The Nuggets shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Johnson kicks to Watson. Murray outside. There's the triple. Grabs the rebound again.
And he's having as dominant a game on the boards as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single game record, he's setting a very, very high bar. Here's Champagnie, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Jokic. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Jokic with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. Teardrop shot, and nothing is falling for him right now. Spurs have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Wembanyama, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jokic passes to Hardaway. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Hardaway. That's 12 points for Johnson.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Over to the left wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's another rebound.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And rebounds again.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books. A different look now for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. And it's Harper in for Vassell. And Denver with a change here, too. Christian Brown's checked in for Hardaway. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Jokic on top. Pass to Murray. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Jokic high post. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. Jokic with the bucket.
Smooth jumper by Jokic. Not going to let anything break up his concentration.
Harper with a screen on Murray. Castle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Stolen by Brown. Pass to Gordon. Launches it. Wembanyama with the rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double. Spurs shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Back to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. Barnes can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling. And breaking the record for boards in a game. The fans are taking all of this in.
Oh, love is in the air, isn't it, between the fans and the player? The most rebounds in a single game in franchise history. San Antonio calls timeout. They're in front by 34. And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles. Then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
It's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Gordon. Murray sets a screen for Gordon. Johnson in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. And so the coach's challenge here comes in.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively involving the... And good! He hits it again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Murray against Castle. Back to Jokic. Outside for Murray. On the wing, Johnson. They need this. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Nifty move, kicking that ball outside as the defense tries to collapse.
Here's Castle. No good on the quick three. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and